Yeah, welcome. Radio, media distinction up in your stereo. Head babe in charge, she running things, and she doing it big. Go Powerfm.
Rumbie is the lady of distinction on Powerfm.
Alright, so our time is coming on to 10 minutes, exactly 10 minutes after 4. Powerfm, #1 music station. This is street credit, giving you a little street credit. So when you go out on the street, you're like, yeah, I know my hip hop, what you say. My name is Rumbie, Moyo, the lady of distinction. In the studio, Prometheus, how you doing?
What's up, Rumbie? Prometheus in the building, you know what I'm saying?
This has been like a long time coming, you know.
It's been a while, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to get back on, just trying to let people know that Prometheus is back in the building, you know what I'm saying?
And we've been trying to do this for quite some time, you know. We've had a few ups and downs, but I'm definitely happy that you're in the studio with us.
There's been a lot of technicality. It's really hard to get on radio with the Rumbie L-O-D. Now, I want to say this before this interview even starts, all right? I just want to let people know that it's hard to get on radio with Rumbie L-O-D. Head babe in charge. Now, before you say anything, don't say a word, Rumbie. I want to let the nation know why you are called the head babe in charge. Okay? I want to let everyone know. I know this is radio, and a lot of people at home right now who have no idea why she's the head baby. The moment I found out I was going to be on radio and on LOD's show, I was like, I need to find out why she's the head baby in charge. The truth is, Zimbabwe, okay, hold your breath for 2 seconds,
oh
okay?
God, please.
Drum roll, please, okay? Rumbie is a babe. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
She's so fly.
We're going to stop right there.
This out. Guys, get on your Facebook. Start calling radio. You know what I'm saying? Rumbie is so fly. I don't even want an interview. I want a date. What's up, Rumbie? What you doing later on tonight?
You want your wife to kill me?
No.
Is that what you want now?
No, my wife was clear. She was like, if she's really a babe and, you know, being African, you know, Barika Kawani. You know what I'm saying? So Prometheus is going out with Rumbie, one of the head baby in charge. That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? So I want to just say to the whole nation out there, you know what I'm saying? Me and Rumbie are just gonna rock you for the next what? Is it an hour, 30 minutes? What is it?
We're gonna do it up until about 4:40. So we'll definitely have.
No, we're gonna play music now. We'll do it later, but we'll play music now for like 30 minutes.
Well, people, don't believe everything you hear because this is Prometheus, okay?
Prometheus in the building. You know what I'm saying?
So tell me, you've got a brand new album out.
I got a brand new album. You know, Vertigo. You know what I'm saying? VERTIGO. Vertigo. You know what I'm saying? Put a V in the sky for my Vertigo. You know what I'm saying? This is my new album. I just want to let everybody know, because there's people out there who've been day one fans from day one just supporting Prometheus, and I'm here for those people. Just let them know Prometheus is back. I've been working on an album. It came out on the 1st of March, you know what I'm saying? And that was deliberate, you know what I'm saying? The album came out in March. I want to march on to greater heights, you know what I'm saying? That's why the album came out in March, you know what I'm saying?
Now tell me, when did you start hip-hop? Because I know like you've been around for a minute.
You should have asked me that question, Rumbie, you know what I'm saying? When you ask me that question, I get all sentimental because I've been in this game for 7 years, you know what I'm saying? 7 years, and this was 7 years. You didn't wait on my mixtapes or something like that. You know what I'm saying? 7 years. For the last 7 years, I've just been delivering albums every year. You know what I'm saying? My first album was Diagnostic Tools. Some people might know about that one. You know what I'm saying? I love artists on this, and on this new album, which is my 7th album, Vertigo. I just want to like send out a shout out to the people who helped me make this album. I'm not in Ireland. I wasn't working alone. I had a lot of MCs that came through. You know what I'm saying? Mariachi is on this album.
We just played something. The Return of the King.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? Was that the whole, Lord of the Rings, Return of the King?
I just letting people know, you know what I'm saying? Prometheus being the king of rap for a bit, you know what I'm saying? This is hip hop. If you don't big up yourself, nobody's gonna like pull you up, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
But I just want to shout out, you know what I'm saying, before this goes too far. I just want to say, Mischief, thank you for being on the track, you know what I'm saying? Young Jazz, D Freezy, Tandy, Mr. Zoo, Julep, everybody who came and represented on the album. Much love. I love the support and I love the way this hip hop thing is going, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely. And talking about mariachi, we have the mariachi code.
Please, some mariachi code. You know what I'm saying? That's my boy. That's my boy.
We gotta play some mariachi.
That's my boy. Mariachi, wherever you are, man. I'm gonna keep it real for you. You know what I'm saying?
And he has to come
massive.
To the
What's up?
He has to come to the studio. This is mariachi, the mariachi code.
The mariachi code. Can I announce it?
Sure.
Okay, this is mariachi grandstand. You know what I'm saying? H-Town, stand up. Mariachi. This is my boy.
H-Town stand.
So that's
Mariachi code.
It's kind of got that name, like you gotta recognize.
It's nice. It's Zim. It's hip hop made in Zim.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so we were talking before we went on air. Okay, we were talking about a lot of things that happen in hip hop.
We're talking about a lot of things. Yeah.
We were talking about a lot of things.
We're talking about going out later on. Yes, I know.
Yeah, right.
What else are we talking about?
Yeah. Okay, let's talk about a little bit about hip hop artists. Okay,
hip hop artists.
Let's talk about hip hop artists in Zimbabwe. Who do you think? Okay, besides yourself.
Besides myself.
The king. Who else do you think out there is definitely doing an outstanding job?
Is holding it down. Mm-hmm. I think there are a lot of people who are like flagships, raising the flag high for Zim hip hop. And one that comes to mind right now is obviously my boy Mariachi. He's doing great things. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Look out for the People Blazer that should be coming out soon. We got people like Dizzy Dawn. Dizzy Dawn is like putting on a hip hop show somewhere in the 5 Avenues every 15th of March, keeping it real for hip hop. So Dizzy Dawn. Then of course MC Cheetah. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. There's a dime a dozen MCs out there. The only problem is that some people don't know that that's what's happening, but MCs are keeping it real.
Because a lot of hip hop in Zimbabwe is very underground. Like
very underground.
Like I'm trying to reach out to everybody, and I
know LOD, you do a sterling job. You're just crying and saying, "Please come into the sunshine." I don't know why MCs want to be underground. It's looks like you're all miners or something. You want to be underground. Come out into the sunshine, okay? Maybe if I plead with them, maybe they'll listen.
Yeah, you gotta plead on my behalf.
Every week, LOD has been saying, hip hop artists come through, do your interviews, tell us what's up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna come out right now as the general of this business. Yeah.
And just say, hey, let's do this.
I thought there's gonna be an outcry right there, like, who do you think you are? You're the general. But everybody's quiet. You know what I'm saying? It's perfect. You know what I'm saying? Since it's live radio, you know what I'm saying? If people don't think I'm the general of this business, just call out the LOD. Don't call me.
Let's talk about international hip hop artists. Okay,
yeah?
We're talking about Kanye West. Okay, Kanye West. I keep on saying this. He's pretty much made it very clear that he is going to be the loudest voice of our generation.
Yeah, definitely, he's a screamer. But Kanye West is a screamer. I think he's an attention seeker. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of MCs are gonna be upset by me saying this, but I think Kanye West sometimes attracts the wrong type of attention. You know what I'm saying?
I have a close friend who believes that Kanye West is a philosopher.
Yeah. I think he's a troublemaker. You know what I'm saying?
I'm like, seriously? That guy?
If somebody's going to get an award and then you're going to scream out, and say like, that person doesn't deserve an award, that's a troublemaker. But I think he's a genius all the same because I've listened to the albums and everything. Kanye West is one of the most incredible MCs out there. The only problem is probably just personality. He needs to just chill sometimes. But
you know what I think about Kanye West? I think that the time that his mother passed away, that was a very traumatic time for him.
It was.
And I think that's where he lost it because that's when he broke up with his very nice girlfriend.
I think he became very angry.
That is so
angry,
true. He's a very angry young man.
But when you look at history, there's a lot of MCs that do the greatest work when they're angry. Look at Tupac. He was always angry. You know what I'm saying? But some of the material that came out,
that guy was beautiful. A poet.
But he was angry. He hated the government. He hated people.
I think the kind of anger that Kanye West right now is kind of like self-destructive because like now he's so dark. Even his videos, I think
all fire is self-consuming in the end. You know what I'm saying?
I had a friend who was telling me that the video for Power, you know how he features Dwele on the song Power.
Yeah.
Dwele actually said, you know what, I can't be in this video because it's just too dark. It's a little too much. It's a little too much.
I watched the mini video, the mini movie. Did you see it? The Kanye West mini movie for his new album.
No, I didn't get it.
It's scary. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're watching a horror flick or something.
Self-destructive.
Yeah.
But let's talk about one man who, like, I'm like a big Lupe Fiasco fan.
Lupe Fiasco.
I love Lupe Fiasco.
That's obviously second, like, it's Prometheus then Lupe Fiasco, right? I mean, he's got made in Zim first, then made in America later.
What? Made in Zimbabwe. I was talking to another young lady this afternoon who was like, you know what I do is I support everything Zimbabwean. I'll support a Zimbabwean business person.
That's the way it's got to be.
I have to support, and I'm
support
like,
Zim MCs.
Definitely have to do that. So let's play a little Lupe Fiasco. Something called All Black.
All Black. All Zimbabwean.
Yes.
Sometimes you just gotta go. You never know.
So our time is coming on to 25 minutes after 4 o'clock. This is Powerfm giving you some serious street credit. In case you don't know your hip hop, you gotta listen to this show because we talk hip hop like we're going out of style, right? Prometheus?
Hip hop 24/7.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
That was Lupe Fiasco, right?
Yeah,
taking
Lupe,
it back to Africa.
taking it all the way back. And you know what? I love this song because I'm like one of those people who's Zimbabwe and everything, Africa, everything.
Rumbie, you're not one of those people.
Okay.
You're a special person keeping real for hip hop. You know what I'm saying? You're not one of those. people.
So when I heard this Lupe Fiasco song, he's saying, everything goes all back to Africa.
Everything started in Africa.
You gotta celebrate. You gotta celebrate.
It's not just the cradle of mankind, it's the cradle of hip hop. Everything started here.
That is so true.
I've got a feeling that if you really go into archaeology, everything started in Zim. You know what I'm saying? But we're right smack in the middle of Africa.
And did you, at one time, when this whole weather was going crazy, the West was experiencing like serious storms and, Australia and New Zealand had the floods and stuff like that. Zimbabwe is actually the safest place in the world.
In the world. You know what I'm saying? There's no earthquakes, there's no cyclones, there's nothing.
And we got beautiful weather. We got beautiful weather.
And beautiful women. Don't forget the beautiful women. Like LOD.
So when we were off air, I got a call from a guy called Tendai. And Tendai wanted to know when...
yesterday, yeah.
So sasita wako ka adawutiza kuti iwe uri kuita rini ukushanda rini na MC Cut na Darkface.
Na MC Cut and Darkface, I know they do a lot of work at Rehab with Xander. In Xander mfesi wangu so I want to work with MC Cut and Darkface. So ASAP. So like a remix or something like that. So
I know.
MC Cut, Darkface, wherever you are, you know what I'm saying? Just get in touch, you know what I'm saying? Let's get the jump off. Let's do this right now.
Now what do you think about this hip hop artist getting into a whole lot of trouble? We've got T.I. He's back in jail. I'm sorry. I apologize for being human.
I'm only human. He's not a human being. He's not a human being because I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? I think if you're gonna be an artist, especially a hip hop artist, there's been a lot of preoccupation with getting into trouble. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like a stereotype. Like when we do hip hop artists, people are gonna say, "What kind of trouble are you in?"
But isn't that isn't that the path to hip hop hood or whatever you call it? Isn't that the path you're supposed to follow?
Let me educate people for a while. I'm sorry to just take on the stand right now and educate people. But the thing is that hip hop has been evolving. There was something called gangster rap. You know what I'm saying? If you go back in the 80s.
And that was like
that's when you walk around and you cause trouble.
We gotta do a drive-by. You can't say You see, this hip hop artist.
So you just say that now. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop is evolved. It's a business. People are artists. They're professionals. And when you're a professional, it's not a good idea to get in trouble. You know what I'm saying? Bad publicity never did anybody any good.
Yeah, and it's not good for your brand as a hip hop artist, right? It's just not good because people are
Prometheus is never in trouble. Except today because he's in the building with LOD. I might get in trouble.
So time is coming out to 28 minutes after 4 o'clock. This is Powerfm.
Can I say that? I've never said that. I've always
you can say that.
Oh, time is coming out to 28 minutes past 4, and this is Powerfm.
The number one music station in the land,
This is the number one music station in the land.
And I'm always saying, if you're listening to anybody else, I'm really wondering what you're doing.
Oh, you say that? Can I say that? I think it sounds nice.
You can say that.
It's still 28 minutes past 4, and you're listening to Powerfm, the number one music station in the land. And if you listen to somebody else, you're crazy.
You're too funny.
This is nice. What you gonna play next?
This is Xander together with your boy Xander together with Darkface,
MC Cut.
There's Cindy. There's Manny.
Cindy's beautiful.
You know that girl.
She's so fly. And then crash Kasmo crash.
Okay. So
Cindy Kasmo crash.
Something called For the Ghetto. And you know what? I was talking to somebody else this afternoon. The guys in the library, and we're talking about how hip hop is supposed to be about where you're from, what you represent.
Where you're from,
and you know what?
Your hood.
Exactly.
I represent Greendale every time. Greendale.
It's gotta be original. And this is kind of like a black and yellow mix, but it's all for the ghetto.
Black and yellow, like Wiz Khalifa.
Wiz Khalifa, but it's called For the Ghetto. It's
black
so Zimbabwean.
Black and yellow. All right, MC Cut.
Hey. From the ghetto.
So that's Cindy together with Manny, Xander, IC, Darkface, MC Cut, the crew representing the ghetto,
Rehab,
representing from where they're from. You know what I'm saying?
I love the track. That's nice. Wiz Khalifa's got nothing on there. See what happens when Zimbabweans get on and beat.
You know that.
See what happens.
Let's show you how we do it. Let's do it. We're coming to your place and we'll do it our way.
We'll rip it up. This is hip hop. Prometheus, LOD at the same place at the same time.
If
you're listening to anybody else, you're crazy. I love that.
You're like gonna give me like a whole lot of trouble. You're gonna give me a lot of trouble.
Can we get back to the interview? This is supposed to be an interview. You know, you haven't interviewed me, can I be Jana? You know,
so what's next? What are we gonna expect from you? You got Vertigo.
This year it's Vertigo. You know what I'm saying? And some people might be wondering what that means. I think I should just take the time to let people know.
Do.
You know what I'm saying? Vertigo, you know what I'm saying, is altitude sickness. What happens is that when the higher you go, you know what I'm saying, you get a condition which is called vertigo. And I feel that for 7 years I've been climbing up a mountain. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's called Vertigo, you know what I'm saying? And I'm hoping that you can play a special track. I did a special track on the album, you know what I'm saying? It's a 9-track album, it's called Vertigo. And there's a track I did for my wife Tendai, and my son Tanasko.
Okay, I need to understand this. You want to Tendai?
That's Tendai. My wife is called Tendai. I'm going to she's nobody tell she budget so I want to let me find somebody and the same name. Because when you get somebody and it's not going to pay, so here we just share the same name. Can I borrow your name for a little bit?
You know what I'm
saying?
saying?
That name. So yeah. So Tendai and my son Tanasko is like 1 year, 8 months. You know what I'm saying? I did a track in those butterflies. They give me butterflies in my stomach every time I see them. I'm in love with them. You know what I'm saying?
And I was telling you, could you know when you still get those butterflies? You know that's the real deal.
It's the real deal. You know what I'm saying? It's LOVE. You know what I'm saying? This features D Freezy na Prometheus Mati. You know what I'm saying?
So before we get, because we got to wrap this up, you know, time's kind of running out.
You have to
What's your hope for the hip hop industry in Zimbabwe, and you know, just music as a whole in Zimbabwe?
My hope is I'm hoping that hip hop will just like climb higher heights. You know what I'm saying? I'm just hoping that there'll be videos, there'll be awards, that MCs keep it real. Sometimes because it's hard to be a hip hop artist, sometimes people give up early, and I just want MCs to just get up and just produce your material and just keep at it. You know what I'm saying? I got a feeling it's just round the corner that hip hop is gonna become like mainstream. It's not on Boyita, you know what I'm saying?
So pretty much keep
so
on
basically my MCs and a HTP and a Key Factor, you know what I'm saying? Key Factor's come out with a new album, it's gonna be coming out sometime in May, you know what I'm saying? Look out for that, you know what I'm saying? Basically my MCs are Rushanda, you know what I'm saying? And a Liquid, and a Radio, everybody just keep working. Mischief, you know what I'm saying? Blackbird, Munuwese, let's just do this thing. Hip hop movement, you know what I'm saying? So put a V in the sky for my Ergo Hip Hop Nation, here we go. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you so much for coming through. I had lots of fun.
Rumbie, anytime, Rumbie. Next time lunch, but anytime. You know what I'm saying?
But Andre Sanatendai.
Can I introduce the track, Butterflies?
Definitely, you can.
All right. It's 25 minutes to 5 right now. You're listening to radio, your number one station. If you're listening to anything else, you must be insane. And this is Butterflies, new single from the Vertigo album, Prometheus. Butterflies featuring D Freezy and Prometheus Mati. Butterflies. Right. Yeah, it's for you, baby, and Tanaska.
Oh, look at what it's doing. Okay, here we go.
For my wife and Tanaska and everybody else out there.
Thanks.
Let it go, but Iribo.
Oh, no.
Rumbie, you're insane.
They say dreams are for people who still believe in fairy tales, but I'm grown now, so that's crazy. Another album in the making. Nigga, are you crazy? Don't you retire, got married, had a baby. So long.
So whatever chip is on your shoulder, you gotta let it go, okay? Because Prometheus say so. Powerfm, number one music station, coming on to 22 minutes before 5 o'clock. At exactly 5, we cross over to the news desk. We've got sports news, we've got traffic news coming up. That's straight after 5. But until then, it's still good sounds right here at this great station, Powerfm. My name is Rumbie, Moyo, the lady of distinction. You can call me the HBRC, the head babe in charge, doing it your way, driving you all the way home. Just show you, you get safe. You got your seatbelts on, you're listening to some good music. What more can you ask for? Just keep it logged on to the great station, Powerfm. We'll be back straight after these messages.
Welcome. It's radio, media distinction up in your stereo. Head babe in charge, she run it thing, and she doing it big. Go Powerfm.
Rumbie is the lady of distinction on Powerfm.
It's Rumbie.